Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ITT Sports Channel. Today we are doing a playoff bracket for the 2025-2026 NFL season. The playoffs are officially here. And if you're new to this channel, just know you're not missing much because we haven't posted in a really long time, so we're just pumping out new content right now. Fantasy football stuff, mostly football stuff all around. But that's going to be our center focus from now on. So if you like football, well, you're in the right place. But today we are going to do the 2025-2026 NFL Bracket Challenge on ESPN. We're going to go through each matchup and just see which ones we like. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's go through it with our first matchup. Let's start on the NFC side of things. We'll start with the 2 seed versus the 7 seed. We're going to go with the Packers and Bears here. This one is probably one of the more tougher matchups despite the seeding. Just because the Packers are the 7 seed and the Bears are the 2 seed doesn't really mean much to me. I think this one's going to be a lot closer than you think. Off rip, we're looking at the matchup predictor here. It looks like most people are saying Green Bay, which is interesting given the schedule. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. This year, Caleb Williams has really impressed me. And Green Bay all around has been a really, really good team. They can't seem to figure out their receivers, though. Who's going to be the one on a week-to-week basis? You don't really know. You don't really know. That's the thing. They lost Tucker Kraft, so they're losing, a valuable tight end. But at this point, they're kind of past that. And they kind of know what they're doing into the playoffs. And on the other side of things, the Bears, their offense is just really, really good. And I think Luther Burden has been a really good addition to this team, as well as Loveland, to be honest. So these are two just honestly good teams going up against each other. Let's just look at some of the stats here. Jordan Love has 3,300 passing yards in the season. Caleb Williams just under 4,000. I was hoping he got to 4,000, but he couldn't get it this season. He has plenty of seasons left to hit that mark. But I think if I had to choose, based off stats alone, I like the Bears, but also off of vibes, I also like the Bears. Recently they've been good. They did lose their last regular season game, but to be honest, I'm not going to put too much thought into that. I'm going to go ahead and take the Bears here, and I think if you were to go ahead and tell me that the Packers are going to win, I wouldn't doubt you. I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. This is kind of purely off vibes. I like where the team is heading. They have a bright future. They have Ben Johnson at the coach. So, the Bears are a good team. Nothing more to it. Let's go to the Eagles 49ers preview here. Close the Packers-Bears tab. Looks like most people have the Eagles, which is also interesting because I think I'm going to go the other way, and I think I'm going to go the 49ers here, and I'll explain. I think Brock Purdy has, don't let the stats fool you. Brock Purdy's been probably a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts this season. Just recently, he's put up a few great performances. I think it was that 5 touchdown game or 6 touchdown pass game. I think it was 6. 6 total touchdowns. Brock Purdy has been really good, Mr. Irrelevant. The last pick in the draft a couple of years ago, but that didn't stop him. He's been a really good quarterback. Christian McCaffrey looks like the elite running back we've known all his life, so nothing's really changing there. And on the other side of things, they got Saquon Barkley, but Saquon is on a down year after being the best running back. I think just offense versus offense, I like the 49ers here. They've been winning big games recently, again, despite losing their last matchup. And just because they're in the 3 seed doesn't really mean they're a bad team. Look at the teams above them, the Rams and the Seahawks. That is a stacked division. But yeah, I think I like the 49ers here. And again, this is another coin flip to me. But I think if we're going purely off offense, I think the 49ers have a better offense. And I think off defense, I think probably the Eagles. So really, who knows who's going to win this game. But I like the 49ers in this one. Let's move on to the final NFC matchup here. The Seahawks did get a bye. Rams, Panthers. Is there really much to say? I want to be on the side of the Panthers a lot. I really do. Especially since the Panthers beat the Rams in the regular season. But I got to go Rams. Just Matthew Stafford is MVP candidate as of right now. He did not win the MVP. He's in a tight, close race with Drake May. But Matt Stafford has had an incredible season, 46 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Compared to the other side of the ball, we got 23 touchdowns and 11 interceptions for Bryce Young. I mean, quarterback to quarterback, this is a no-brainer. Matthew Stafford is the better quarterback. The better running back is Kyren Williams. The better second running back is, I don't know. Can you say Corum is better than Chuba Hubbard right now? I don't really know. Either way, better running back duo. And then Puka Nacua compared to Tet, no-brainer. Tet, even the second wide receiver, Devontae Adams, is back for the playoffs now. I mean, he's better than Jalen Coker, which the Panthers have as their wide receiver too. Overall, this offense is stacked. Their defense is stacked too, even though, I mean, they can let up some points, but I don't have faith in the Panthers. I don't think they can get it done. Despite their win earlier in the season. But I mean, I'm going to go ahead and take the Rams here. If you want to go against it, so be it, but I think the Rams, there's a really good chance the Rams go far, and it really starts off with an easy matchup against the Panthers. Let's jump back over into the AFC here. We'll go Chargers, Patriots. I mean, I am a Patriots fan, so I'm going to take the Patriots no matter what. I think I have a lot of faith there, and honestly, that's not even being biased at this point because I think the Patriots have the better team. They have the better quarterback at this moment. Even though Justin Herbert's a really good quarterback, don't get me wrong. They have the better quarterback. He's been playing like an MVP candidate. Henderson, Stevenson on fire right now. That duo is really, really good. Hampton's coming off a major injury, my bad. And their running back too is Kamani Vidal. Vidal is good. He's serviceable. But can they stack up against a better running back duo than Henderson, Stevenson? I don't think so. Diggs, McConkey at this point, kind of comparable. I know McConkey had a really good rookie season, but Diggs just had 1,000 yards, and he's coming off a major injury as well. He's had a really good season. He's been very reliable for Drake May. Everything about the Patriots is revamped. Just looks a lot better. And this Chargers O-line is, I mean, it's injured. It's really injured. The one thing that the Patriots should be scared of is the Chargers defense. I mean, purely off the offense being really good. Their defense is really good, so it's going to be a tough matchup there. And then the Patriots defense has a little bit of holes. I mean, they've been giving up a lot of passing yards, known for other wide receivers to do really well against them. And the Chargers have a few of them. They have McConkey, they have Keenan Allen, and they have Quentin Johnson. So I think that's a little scary for Pats fans, but at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and take the Patriots in this matchup. I think they're the better team, and they deserve to go further into this bracket. Let's go into the next matchup, and we're going to go Bills-Jaguars. This one is one of my favorite matchups, to be completely honest here. Pause this for you. I mean, look at it. 51% to basically 49%. This matchup is as tight as you can get. Josh Allen versus Trevor Lawrence, and Trevor Lawrence recently has been, I mean, it's a new, revamped Trevor Lawrence. The Trevor Lawrence that we thought we were getting when the Jaguars drafted him, like up against Josh Allen, the MVP candidate last year. And then the running back matchup, I mean, Etienne's had a really good year, but James Cook, he is another beast. So probably going to give the edge to James Cook and Josh Allen here. In terms of wide receivers, the Jaguars wide receivers are pretty deep at this point. And when Travis Hunter gets back, he won't be back this season. That wide receiver, I don't know, tree is a lot deeper than most teams in the league. They got Parker Washington leading the team right now. But also BTJ, who's had a down year. They just signed Jacoby Myers to an extension. And, of course, they would have Travis Hunter as their fourth wide receiver, who might even be taking cornerback snaps the entire season. We don't know. We don't really know. They have a lot of wide receivers, so they can do whatever they want. And on the other side of things, Khalil Shakir, I mean, that's pretty much it. they acquired Brandon Cooks. They got Keon Coleman. I mean, it's not a great wide receiver room. They need to draft another one. We will be doing another, like a mock draft for the 2026 NFL draft pretty soon. So be on the lookout for that video where I might be drafting them a wide receiver. Who knows? Anyway, for the Bills to win this game, they really need to compare to the Jaguars' offense. They need to be firing on all cylinders. Josh Allen, MVP, has to come out, which I don't doubt he can. He needs to come out, though. The Jaguars' defense has been top of the league as well. So this is a tight game. And it feels so weird betting against Josh Allen, but I'm going to go the Jaguars. And it's weird to say because if there's going to be a year that Josh Allen is going to break through and finally win something, it would be this year. But I think the Jaguars are too hot right now. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Bills win this game, though. Let's move on to the final wild card matchup. We got Texans-Steelers. This one, to me, feels pretty obvious. I don't think the Steelers have what it takes to go far, not even past the Texans. I think the Texans scare me a lot. As a team, they are phenomenally built. The only downside might be their running back core, but who needs a good running back core when your receivers are Nico Collins, Xavier Hutchinson, Jaden Higgins, Jalen Noel, Dalton Schultz at the tight end. The team has capable receivers. And, C.J. Stroud was a top pick just a couple years ago. Everyone got to remember that. So he's capable of doing good things when the time comes. And on top of that, this Texans defense is nasty. And I know the Steelers defense is pretty good too, but this is the best defense we're talking. Second best to best defense that we're talking about here. The Texans and the Seahawks are top of the league in defense. But I think this Houston defense is going to be too much for old man Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Warren, and Kenneth Gainwell. These checkdowns are going to go and really do nothing, if we're being honest. There's nothing really else to it. They will have DK Metcalf, who's coming back from a 2-game suspension, but overall, I trust the well-roundedness in the Texans team more than the 10-7 Steelers, who only made playoffs because Tyler Loop missed a field goal. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Texans here, and we have our first round complete. And we move on to the divisional round. Let's start in the AFC again. Let's go back the other way, and we'll do the same thing back and forth. So let's go Texans-Broncos here. The Broncos were the team in the AFC who got the bye. But there's been so many games where they've been disappointing. Even just their last game of the season against backups, the Chargers obviously played their backups in their final game. Bo Nix didn't really have a great game. 19-3 win, but it didn't really matter too much because you couldn't do much. You couldn't do much against the backups. This is TBD. I guess you can't look at the preview. But either way, we're just going to talk about it. So we got C.J. Stroud going against Bo Nix. And the Texans have the better wide receiver core. And then obviously the Broncos have a better defense. Well, not even a better defense. They have a comparable defense. Their defense is really good as well. But right now the Texans are on fire, and I know the Broncos are the 1 seed and they're 14-3. But this Texans team, man, they're a wrecking ball right now. 9 straight wins going into the playoffs. DeMeco Ryans, he's got to be happy with his team. I think the Texans get it done against the Broncos here. And that might be a hot take, but I like it. I like the matchup. I think they're two similar teams. But in the end, I got the Texans. They're just too on fire. Patriots-Jaguars, this one's tough because Trevor Lawrence has been an incredible quarterback. So is Drake May. These teams are very comparable. Good defenses, really high-powered offense who score a lot of points. And it shows because they're the 2 and the 3 seed. I don't know what I would do here, to be honest. I think it would be a high-scoring affair. I think both teams will show out. I think Drake May will probably put up 300-something yards. Trevor Lawrence will as well. It's tough. And I know you're going to hate me, but I'm taking the Patriots here. Mike Vrabel has completely turned around this Patriots team. This isn't the same 4-13 team as they were last season. This is a completely new team. And, it's showed this season. Many people want to point to the easy schedule for the Patriots as to why they have this many wins. But to that I say, compare it to the Rams. The Patriots have beat all the same similar opponents as the Rams have, and the Rams lost 2 of those games. I'm just saying, and the Rams are one of the best teams in the league, so, you can't really discredit the Patriots when that's the thing. And yeah, they might have lost a couple more games, a few more games if they played some tougher opponents. But this team's nasty, and I think they found their groove at the right time. They're entering playoffs with an MVP candidate. I have to keep drilling it in because we're holding out hope here. But I mean, give me Drake May over Trevor Lawrence. I mean, Trevor Lawrence hasn't showed this flashiness for so long. It's just been like a 5-6 game span now, maybe a couple games more. I'm going to take the Patriots. That's tough, but I'm going to take the Patriots. Let's move back over here. We got the Bears-Rams. I'm going to take the Rams here. I'm not going to dance around it too much. The Rams are one of the best teams in the league. They've got the best offense. They've got pretty solid defense, too. Yeah, there's not much to say. I guess the Bears would have to play all their best game to beat the Rams. And I know the Rams lose some easy games, but what am I to do to bet against Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams? Nothing I can really do. Rams could use some cornerbacks, and that's probably another position that they're probably going to look at in the draft. So if the Bears are going to win, they do have to expose in the passing game. I trust Caleb Williams, and I trust him with his legs as well. But can he do it against the Rams? Not so sure. Give me the Rams here. 49ers Seahawks. There's got to be one upset, right? There's got to be one upset. Give me the 49ers. Again, I know I'm kind of going against my own logic here, where why should I go against the best teams? But the 49ers impressed me in a way that I can't even understand, because I don't know. They're the 6th seed, but at the same time, they're one of the best 6 seeds I know, just like the Rams being the 5 seed. I mean, in reality, they're some of the best teams in the league. They have more playoff experience recently than the Seahawks do. And I don't think that really matters too much, but I think knowing what they've had in the last couple of years and what they've been able to do, they will be able to get it done against the Seahawks here. And that sucks for the Seahawks, because I think the Seahawks are the best, maybe the best team. I don't know. This one's tough. But it's just a feeling thing. I think Brock Purdy has another legendary game where he goes for some insane amount of yards, an insane amount of touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey has like 200 scrimmage yards. That's what it's going to take. And of course, they do have JSN, the Seahawks do. So he can do anything just given time, just given the amount of receptions. He can work his magic. But I don't know. It's a feeling thing. Go ahead and flame me in the comments if you disagree. I don't know. That's just what I see. I can also see the Seahawks winning. But give me the 49ers here. And now we're in the conference championships for both sides. 49ers versus the Rams. Give me the Rams. I would like to see Matthew Stafford win. Again. Because I think his career is coming to an end soon. Probably within the next couple of years. Maybe after next year. And I think he's going to go all out this playoffs. And he's going to show why they may be the best team in the league. And I think that's very possible. And I think even though the 49ers will put up a lot of offensive effort, I think the Rams will put up a little bit better. And I think the defense for the Rams is a little bit better. We've seen in the past the 49ers get exposed on defense, mostly in the passing game. Give me the Rams. Give me the Rams. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. The Rams go on to the Super Bowl. Let's move on to the AFC Conference Championship. Patriots versus Texans. Give me the Texans. Right now, the Texans scare me. I don't think anyone can really stop them besides maybe, and it feels weird to say, maybe the Bills or the Jaguars. One of them. One of them is kind of scary. I think the Patriots don't line up well against such a good defensive team such as the Texans. And it just helps the Texans a lot to see that their offense is moving on all cylinders right now. Not so much at the beginning of the season, but they've really connected the dots. So Give me the Texans there. I think they match up really well, and I think it'll be a tight game. I think it'll be like a 24-21 type game. It'll all be in the trenches. There'll be a lot of I don't even know. Give me the Texans in a close battle. Might be settled by a field goal. Who knows? They do have the best kicker right now, Kyrie Fairbairn. In terms of field goals made this season, not like just best kicker overall. Even though Borregales has been really good too for the Patriots, but that is a really good matchup, and I look forward to seeing that if that were to happen. But give me the Texans. I fear them a little bit. I can't lie. So then we move on to the Super Bowl matchup. Texans versus Rams. 5 seed versus 5 seed, but really fake 5 seeds. If this started in the middle of the season for the Texans, they'd be maybe the 1, 2, or 3 seed. Yeah, something like that. And the Rams, I mean, they've just gotten unlucky with their seeding. They should be top of the league as well. This one is an interesting Super Bowl. Blue and red versus blue and yellow. Let's see this. Still no preview. Sucks. I think you're going to hate me when I say this. The Texans win the Super Bowl. Crazy. Crazy to say that the Texans will be winning the Super Bowl, especially before, what, week 10? If we were talking about that, how the Texans would be so nasty that they'd win the Super Bowl, I'd probably call myself crazy. But this team is really, really good. Danielle Hunter, Will Anderson, these are prime defenders. Top of the league in terms of like just sack pressures, just being a solid defense. I mean, can you really bet against this defense? No. They always shut down quarterbacks. And when your best player, maybe second best player, is your quarterback in terms of the Rams, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Kind of same way that I see the Texans shutting down the Patriots. And the Rams are a great team. I think they do put up a hell of a performance, and I think this would be a super exciting Super Bowl. And I think every matchup here is super exciting this year. I'm really looking forward to it. But this one in particular, give me the Texans in a close battle. I don't know how many total points scored. If the matchup was 28-24, we would be looking at 52 points. So that's what I'm going to say, and I think it's going to be something like that. I could also see the Rams winning this, by the way. Puka and Devontae, especially in the playoffs, they're a different beast. Devontae has so much playoff experience, so much. And Puka might be the best receiver in the league. I can definitely see the Rams finally breaking through this Texans defense, but I like the upset. I like the upset here. Give me the Texans over the Rams in the Super Bowl, and we're going to leave it at that. And that's all I got for you. Let me know down below what you think of my playoff bracket. Obviously, there's some upsets I'm predicting. Not everything goes like according to plan. The favorite doesn't always win. We try to throw some curveballs in there. There's definitely other ways this could go. The Seahawks could make the Super Bowl. The Panthers could beat the Rams. The Patriots might be making the Super Bowl this year. Or maybe it's the Bills' time. There's a bunch of different ways this can go. But this is just probably the way I'm feeling in terms of vibes, and also just comparing offense to defense. But yeah, let me know what you think of the playoff bracket. Let me know if you would do anything differently. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe for more ITT videos, leave a comment down below, of course, and we will see you in the next content piece.